My invisibility cloak. They told me it was gone. But wait! I hear that there's an invisibility cloak in this building. Now bring me there! Ah! My nose! In 2014, at the University of Rochester, physics professor John Howell, together with graduate student Joseph Choi, had invented and created the Rochester Cloak, which is a system composed of 4 converging lenses. Now, what is it then that makes the Rochester Cloak such a unique and remarkable achievement? It is the only cloak which allows a 3D object to be cloaked from a range of different angles, which means that some deviation is allowed from the optimal viewing condition. Now, how exactly then does the cloak actually achieve this? Well, it achieves this through paraaxial ray propagation. And what exactly is paraaxial ray? A paraaxial ray is basically a ray that makes a small angle to the optical axis of the system and lies close to this axis throughout the entire system. Now, from this diagram, you can see that through small angle approximation, we approximate detail to be about a range from 10 degrees to 15 degrees in our cloak system. Before going on to understand how the Rochester Cloak actually works, we have to understand how convex lenses, also known as converging lenses, work. So take a look at this diagram. It's probably a very commonplace diagram that we see all over Google or all over our textbooks. So basically, when parallel light rays shine on converging lenses, what a converging lens do, as its name suggests, converge the light rays as it refracts them. But wanna see it act in real life? The next concept to understand before we go into the specifics of the Rochester Cloak is when exactly does our eye see something and why does that happen? Well, look at the diagram provided, and to put it simply, your eye sees something when a pulse of light is not blocked by anything else and is able to reach your eyes without any obstruction. In this case, we see the apple as red because the surface of the apple is reflecting the wavelengths we see as red and absorbing all the others. So just to give you a glimpse of how our Rochester Cloak looks like, this is our 4-lens convex system. So now let's figure out how exactly does the Rochester Cloak work. Firstly, you should align yourself such that all 4 lenses are seen as one lens. This means that you are aligning your eyes to the central axis of the entire cloak. You should also be able to see the background clearly. And here comes the magical part. Even if you put the ruler at the 3rd lens, you'll find that you can't see the ruler when you align yourself to the central axis. And why is this so? Now, if you look at the diagram provided, you'll realize that this is what happens when you place 4 convex lenses together. The rays converge at 3 main points. First, between the 1st and 2nd lenses, and then in front of the 3rd lens, and then behind the 3rd lens. So if you draw a line through the first parallel ray and look at the points of convergence, you realize that a triangle forms. And similarly, if you draw a line through the 3rd parallel ray and look at the points of convergence, another triangle forms. And this is why, when you align your eyes to the central axis of the entire cloak system, you do not see what are placed in those triangles. This also explains why cloaking occurs in a donut shape. The perfect cloak system should have 4 main qualities. Firstly, it is a non-zero volume cloak to hide the object. Secondly, the cloaking object must be invisible and act as if it was not there. Thirdly, the image background's location, size, shape, and color must be identical to that of the background image itself. This means that unity magnification is portrayed and there is zero longitudinal shifts or transverse shifts. And lastly, there should be no aberrations and no changes to actual objects for all ray positions and directions. Now, how exactly then do you set up your Rochester Cloak? So you know that the focal length of a lens is when the image is focused. And to find the focal length of a lens is really simple. You just need a background, a ruler, as well as a lens.
Seems like organs turned away. I can barely see to operate. Madness and its helpless sins. Sorry there, and I thought, oh my god, get it off. But it's being blocked and it can't flop. What to do? Cloak it off. Oh, put 4 lenses, your new glasses. New way for distractions to disappear. Put organ in its center. Cloak of all the others. Blind spots, crashing cars. I can barely see any traffic. Fury, bloody, gory sins. Sorry there, and I thought changing now. Let them see, because blocking. Zoom high speeds, what to do? Cloak it off. Put 4 lenses from a mirror. Let you see through a cloaking system. Let the cars come and pass through Central. Big banners and signs on dawn and region. Fighting wars, faces green, enemies can still see you. Gunshots, bloodshed, saw them all and I thought he's training. Camouflage began to shoot, break my heart, what to do? Cloak it off. Make 4 big lenses and get a cloak costume. Put your body in the top or upper region. Don't let your enemies see you. Shoot when you